Hey, what's up guys, what's up here? Welcome to the Battlefield, I know, PlayStation 3 gameplay 2020, Battlefield 4. Man, I wanted to record some Battlefield 4 and just to bring some good stuff, but this was recorded like a little while ago, and I never got my copy of Battlefield 4 for PlayStation 4. Don't ask me why, because I don't know why. But anyways, so let's talk about this because, well, my previous video I was talking about Battlefield 6 being in a Vietnam era, and how cool would that been, considering these guys work on the Bad Company 2 DLC, which is Vietnam DLC, and it was pretty awesome, pretty epic, and it was a brand new game. It was a game within a game, and it was pretty epic, still pretty epic until this day. But we kind of want a modern setting, Battlefield modern setting, and I believe that it should be, and I hope it is, something like Battlefield 4. I believe like Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 combined, like those games are epic. Like this game that you're watching right now, it's just awesome, man. It doesn't look that old. It looks nice. It looks fun. We're playing some TDM with the shotgun. It's just fun stuff. But anyways, they just need to bring back this level of fun, this level of replayability. And don't get me wrong, I love Battlefield 5, and it could be shocking for some people. You could be saying, how could you love that crappy game and it's terrible and the game needs to die? And I disagree. That game is fun, man. It's so much. I mean, the gameplay mechanics are so awesome. Character movement is just so much smoother than Battlefield 4. It's not that bad in certain aspects, It's just a fun game, but Battlefield 6 needs to be more like this one, with that sort of fluid movement of Battlefield 5. That would be just perfect, man. That would be just amazing, and I hope that's what they're working on. We want, or at least I want, man. I don't know about you, that level of destruction that we got in Battlefield 3, the map ambiance, it's just that you feel like in the real war, like those maps, man, the fun stuff. It's just right there. It's just so much fun. It's just amazing. And around the 8 minutes and 30 seconds in this video, counter knife, if I'm not mistaken, I love those little features. Counter knife feature was awesome. It was pretty epic. I love that. So all those features, man, all these funds need to return in Battlefield 6. I know if they want to add battle royale, it's fun, but Battlefield needs to return to its core. Needs to return to what it is known for. These epic battles. And I'm not just saying bigger maps. Well, that'll be fun. Maybe more players. This is cool. With the newer consoles, who knows what they're gonna expand on and bring on, and like I said, maybe more players. But they just need to bring back the core of like what a Battlefield is, and these epic gameplays, these epic maps, these epic moments that you only see, feel, and you're part of, in Battlefield. It's just so awesome, with the amount of vehicles and stuff. I love it a lot. So they need to go back to these games and look at what they did right and replicate that, in the new game. Look at what they did right, what people liked back then, and all the little features, man. Map design is awesome. Although the map design in Battlefield 5 is not so bad, it's not so terrible. Same thing with Battlefield 1. Map design is pretty awesome. Although that feel, the ambiance in Battlefield 1 is really good too, a little better than Battlefield 5. The atmosphere, it's just right there. They nailed it at the World War One feel. They nailed it perfectly. And it's gonna be so much fun just to goof around again with the customization. It's just so much fun trying a little bit like well, maybe a little bit like that, but in a better way, like Modern Warfare with all the attachments, just goof around with what stuff to put on your gun. Maybe if you want to go for range, if you want to go for being aggressive, if you want to go for like I don't know, something in between. That's so much fun just to, I don't know, just go with the attachments and just try different things. So it opens up this door for like different loadouts, man, and making those videos are so much fun. Trying out in gameplay is so much fun. This loadout with this different suppressor, with this different thing, with these different sights, with this different, and besides the camos and all the stuff, that's pretty cool. But just turning your gun in something different is always amazing. It makes like your gameplay is more exciting in a way. Even though if you don't do bad, I mean, if you do bad, you cannot learn like, well, I shouldn't use this gun like this. Let's try maybe a different stock here, or let's try different. So all this stuff, man, that customization just makes you just go deep into the game and makes you like, I don't know, just makes the game more enjoyable and makes the game more fun. So I really enjoyed, Battlefield 4 a lot. Battlefield 3 is pretty awesome. I mean, all the Battlefields are pretty fun. Like I said, Battlefield 5 is pretty cool. Has it's good things, man. Despite what people say, all the criticism, some of them deserves. The other one, I just like 50-50. I believe like the criticism that is got is just well deserved to a certain point, but some people took it up to the next level and just complain about stuff they shouldn't be complaining, because the game is not that terrible. I mean, it's not quite up to the level of Battlefield 4, but it's not as terrible as people say that it is. Because when I joined those games, it's like so much smoother, man. It's like you just run like it's so much smoother, man. It's like really really nice. It's not too terrible. It's just like 50-50 in my opinion. But they just need to bring this level of fun once again, and you know what? And I don't care if they go back to the old school of DLC releases. If that's for a better game, I wouldn't mind that. Well, every 3 months or so, paying for the DLC, the new maps and new weapons. I wouldn't mind that if they're gonna do it like back in the day with Battlefield 4 and like Battlefield 1 and like the fun stuff, the fun stuff. That's what I like, Battlefield 3 stuff. The DLC, man, Battlefield 3 was just pretty awesome. It was just so amazing. So if that's the case, bring back the old way, man. That's better. That's more fun, and you know what you're getting. They're getting a bunch of maps, and maybe in between they release recycle maps. I wouldn't mind that. So, but who knows if they're gonna go back to these, live service, which it could be good, could be bad. But I just want good content. Good content is what keeps a game alive. Yes, the guns are good. The maps, all the stuff keeps the game alive, and I think that's a problem with Battlefield 5. But that's, in my opinion, the biggest problem with the game. Everything else for me is fine once it stop messing around with the time to kill and all that stuff. The biggest problem with Battlefield 5 is the lack of content. That's it. You can join the game right now. You're gonna find some people, and there's a lot of new people in the game because the game is interesting. The game is not that bad, but is the lack of content. More maps, more guns, and the game will be just pretty interesting and awesome to play. So that's just my opinion right there. But Battlefield 4, man, Battlefield 4, I think set the bar for the Battlefield franchise in a good way. The Revolution is pretty fun, man. The Revolution, it just changed the war in a fun way, and it was always fun to see those buildings coming down and those huge ships, going through the island, and it was just awesome stuff, man. So we need to bring that level of fun once again in Battlefield 6. All the stuff. Maybe the dinosaur Easter eggs once again, which is still like, what's it, Battlefield 3? I remember, people finding those dinosaur bones and all that stuff. That's just pretty fun stuff, man. Battlefield 3 map design is awesome. Battlefield 4 map design was pretty good. I love that, man. I love that. So we need that back. We need all the stuff back in the game, like ASAP. So 2021 can come any sooner, or at least any reveal of what the game is gonna be like, so we can get excited. Because I know some people are frustrated with Battlefield 5, saying hate the franchise, and I don't blame the franchise. I don't think Battlefield 5 hurt the franchise. It's just because some people really hate the game, don't like the game, doesn't mean it's terrible. But it just I'm pretty sure that if they bring something fun, man, people are gonna get back into the hype train, and it's gonna be awesome once they show something Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3 related. Something that is like the setting. I imagine some sort of like a piece of a city or something getting destroyed and it looks like modern, just to give us a little hint of what's gonna be like. Uh, People are gonna go nuts again. Hey, Battlefield going back to modern setting. It's awesome, and so that's gonna be the I don't know, the day that we get, that we rejoice, that we rejoice once again. So to me, that would be pretty fun. That would be pretty fun and an exciting moment. But what else would I like to see, man, in Battlefield 6 in terms of modern settings? I would love to see. I would love to see, man. Well, tons of weapons. That's always the case. Tons of weapons. Battlefield 4 had tons of weapons. Good customizations. Map design was awesome. So in a way, it was after. I mean, we all know what happened with Battlefield 4 at launch day. It wasn't that great. It took a few weeks. For DICE LA to take over and do the right thing, fix the game. And once that happened, the game just like skyrocketed into another level of fun, and it was pretty addicting and it was pretty fun. So I had a lot of fun in Battlefield 4, and even PlayStation 3 back in the day. I was learning my ways on how to become a better player, Battlefield player. Coming from Call of Duty, and it was pretty exciting and it was pretty fun. So I wonder what's going to be the new thing they're going to add into the game. If they happen to bring more of a, I don't know, like Battlefield by Company, maybe feel like what if a Battlefield by Company 3? We don't know. Like, could be that game. That sets the bar for the new for the next gen consoles. PS5 and the Xbox Series X series. That's gonna be fun. So I don't know. I really believe that it's going to be a big game. That it's going to be something pretty insane, and especially because of what happened with Battlefield 5. It's going to be something like really insane, really like ridiculous, and we all gonna love it, and we're gonna have a good time. And I really one thing that I like about Battlefield 4, besides the revolution, gun customization, and it was just like the really good sound design. It was just awesome, man. You could hear those footsteps, and it was just that's something that is missing nowadays. Sometimes you hear them, in Battlefield 5, in, I don't know, Modern Warfare slash Warzone. They're non-existent most of the times. But the sound design in Battlefield 4, for me, I don't know, it was just great. It was just perfect. It was just like the way it's supposed to be. In terms of footsteps and some of the destruction, in terms for like everything, like the sound was just perfect. Nothing got in the way of anything. Nothing was like confusing in terms of sound design. So to me, that's the perfect game, and I hope they go this route, and I hope they nailed it once again, and I hope it's a very complete, fun, interesting game, and we'll get to enjoy it. But in the meantime, we got Battlefield 5. Or we can always go back to Battlefield 1, which is what I've been doing lately. Play Battlefield 5 a little bit, and next day or whatever, jump into Battlefield 1, play some games. It's still fun going back and forth between the two. I do feel the difference between the two. Like I said, Battlefield 5 feels more fluid, feels more like, I don't know, the character feels like loose, and I don't know, it's just so much fun. Battlefield 1, you feel like a little heavier and kind of weird, but like when you mantle over stuff, in Battlefield 5, it's just like really smooth, and I like that. So makes you feel like you can go to the next level, be more aggressive. Battlefield 1, you can do the same thing, but you definitely feel more sluggish, and but you can feel and tell the difference between the two games. But I mean, they're both amazing. I love them both, and that they're pretty fun to play. But I'm already looking forward to Battlefield 6. Looking forward to the Battlefield 5 update, the June update. See what the map or maps are gonna be like. Also the weapons, because you know we love to use weapons. We love the shotgun in this gameplay, man. We're just destroying these people, having so much fun. So in Battlefield you can be aggressive. Some people complain that Battlefield, you know, it's a slow and stuff, but you know, with some good maps like TDM maps, man, you can do some fun stuff, especially with the shotgun. So anyways, thanks for watching. My name is Wild Child. I hope you enjoyed this little gameplay here, PlayStation 3 edition of Battlefield 4. Hopefully it's not hurting your eyes. I know the quality is not there, but it still looks nice. You know, it's nice. You know, this nostalgia of Battlefield 4, man. It's always fun. But I do have other gameplays. Let me know if you would like to see them, and I'll do a little, you know, commentary over and talk about some stuff. But in the meantime, I really hope, once again, that Battlefield 6 is more like a Battlefield 4, because I really miss this game, what this game brought to the Battlefield franchise, and I really missed, you know, the good stuff and the level of destruction and the crazy customization and fun stuff. So thanks for watching. My name is Wild Child. I think we went like 34-8 in this one, something crazy like that. Pretty fun stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Alright, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.